Just don't want to like be in England without a visa and risk it and then get fucking thrown out permanently.
What the fuck? That's mad.
It's fucking so annoying. I'm so tired. Like, my flight was so delayed, and then I got to the airport and I realized I made a fatal error, which is that I didn't get a fucking SIM card for Russia. So I didn't have any internet and I couldn't find my driver, and I was having a fucking mental breakdown at the airport, and I had to use this like I had to go to this phone store, and I was like, hey, to this like woman who was like operating the stall. I was like, can I please use your hotspot? Because I can't find my driver and he doesn't know where I am. And then he has to come and get me from the phone store, and it was really fucking embarrassing, and I was like crying in front of everyone. But yeah,
that's crazy.
That was my day. Now I'm just sat in my fucking apartment.
So what you got to do now then? Fill out a bunch of paperwork and that, and then you can come back.
So it's the problem is, like, usually I do this preemptively before like I fill out the visa thing, because I have like a tier 1 or 2, I can't remember. They're basically the same.
Yeah.
Because I have that type of visa, like I have to like update it every now and again, and then I just send it off, and I stay in the UK while it gets, because I usually do it before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, couldn't you just stay here?
But the problem is, I thought I left it like 3 weeks, like I had 3 weeks left on it, on the visa until it expired. But I started filling out the application, and I sent it for processing, and then it said it would take 6 weeks.
Oh.
So it got to like 2 weeks past, and it was like a week left, and I just knew that I'd get like kicked out. So I did.
So you've left, and that's processing. So that's So you just got
it's gonna be fine, because I don't see a reason why they won't renew it. But like, it's just really fucking frustrating, because like it's usually not 6 weeks; it's usually like 3 weeks.
How much was a fucking flight to Moscow?
I think it was like 260.
That's not bad.
So it's really not. It only took 2.5 hours, which is like way better than usual.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't know why it was so fast. I mean, even the flight time said it would take.
It's because you're not really in Moscow. It's all CGI. You never left the UK.
It's all
you're actually
CGI.
You're actually still in the UK.
Yeah. I mean, I would dox this.
So what? So like you're stuck there now, and this thing processes, and in 2 weeks you can come back.
I'm kind of like, I'm a little frustrated because I didn't have enough time to get like my shit together. So I mean, I got the basics, like my fucking chargers and laptops and stuff. But it's like, I was very annoyed because I realized what would happen. Because I have had loads of friends who have I have a lot of friends who have the same visa as I do. And when it expires and they kick you out, you have like a fucking 0 chance of going back. Like,
yeah,
if you let yourself get thrown out, like, you're not going to get back into England. If you leave on your own accord until your visa renews, they're a lot better about it. But like, that's what I wanted to avoid, is getting like blacklisted. Because if you do the whole illegal thing, then, and you get like, you can probably get away with it. Like, there's a low chance of getting caught.
But if you get caught, you're fucked.
If you get caught, I'm like banned from England. So I'm not trying to do that, and I just thought, like, fuck it. Like, I can just fuck off to Russia for a little bit.
You stay there then? What, the police just eventually show up and say you got to leave?
Like, I don't know, because it's never happened to me.
I'm just kind of wondering, like, how that goes down. Like, who shows up?
I don't actually know. I would be interested to see what happens.
Yeah,
but at the same time, I also know, like, if I was in Israel, I wouldn't give a fuck. But because it's the UK, that's kind of like where my main shit is. So getting thrown out of England would just not be good. So like, I've done it this way, so that then they can then they can't say that I like stayed in the country illegally while I was waiting for my visa. They can't make that argument. So
yeah. Sorry, I was just playing on a video of Brian. I got Brian talking in the background to his wife.
Like, the Brian stuff is really weird to me, because it all just seems like so unnecessary.
I'm just
I
watching
was
that
on
video.
for
I'm
like
watching that
an
video.
hour.
You can't even see his wife, and it is like he's talking to someone who's not really there. It could be a tape recorder or something.
I literally didn't understand because I got spammed by so many people who were like involved, being like, "Did you see what Brian?" And I was like, "I don't. I'm literally on an aeroplane. Like, I don't actually give a fuck." And I was really confused because it seemed like a complete fucking lack of OPSEC from absolutely everyone involved. Like, I mean, Olive Oil. I don't understand why she would have screen recorded those DMs. That didn't. I mean, she doesn't deserve the shit she's getting for it, but like at the same time, it wasn't a very fucking intelligent move. And then Brian and Ninja, like the whole thing is just fucking stupid. Like everyone involved just like basically busted themselves, and I don't know why.
Yeah, don't know that much about it. I know Ninja talks to people on Kiwis, and he's meant to be all close with them and that.
He's not really friends of Kiwi farmers. Like he's like, okay, Brian is like, this is gonna sound really not Brian, Ninja. This is gonna sound really mean, but Ninja is kind of like Kiwi Farms' Chris Chan.
Being
Like
an
they don't
emotional being.
like it's just like I don't I do feel like they are just kind of treating him like they're Chris Chan. Like they don't want the worst for him. Like the people that are like fucking with him are like not Kiwi farmers. The Kiwi farmers see themselves as like protective over Ninja. Like they're like his watchmen. So because of that, like
How are
I
they
don't think people
protecting
realize
him?
he's not really friends with them. They see
Well,
themselves as like his watchmen. Like
I agree they're not really friends with him. How are they protecting him? By telling him to go out and pick fights with people for them.
like they're not his friends either on
I agree
Kiwi.
that.
Like the thing is, the reason I don't think they're his friends is because like when I speak to Kiwi farmers, I get a very different type of dialogue than when I've seen Ninja talk to them, and I just realised that they're probably just reluctantly like hanging around him, stop getting fucked with by like worse people, which is kind of nice of them, but at the same time, it's sort of like it is very troll shieldy. But I get it. Like I understand why that's happening, but with Ninja he keeps doing stupid shit like over and over. So like I I don't know why anyone bothers to try, because like I mean I tried to tell him when people were fucking with him, and he basically told me that I was worse than like all of the people that had fucked with him, and I was really confused because I was like, I'm not the one that got your kids
You
taken
did
away.
report him to the police for being a child molester.
I put him for the underage dating server, but he got investigated, so he's cleared of that. He should be grateful to me because I technically proved that he wasn't a child molester. Like that's the thing. He's so mad at me for a report in which he was found innocent. Like I said to him at the time, like if I report you, you're gonna and you're innocent. Like it doesn't matter.
Because
It's not
it
gonna be a
doesn't
fucking.
matter if he was found innocent. He's in a custody issue with his wife, and every time something
That has
like that
nothing to do with that.
gets brought in, it does, because every single time it's brought up, it's put on file, and his wife can use it as ammo to deny him custody of his kid.
I mean,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like it's a bit of a drop in the ocean. It's a bit of a reach. Like there's so many people pointing for so much stuff. I'm really not going to say that my report had much of a fucking impact. Also, I don't know. I don't think the legal system really works. Like I
It
mean, I've had
does,
hella
and it
people.
works in the woman's favor. She can just complain and say, "Look, he's a
Yeah, as it
constant
should.
threat,"
Men suck.
and it'll
But
blow up in their face.
but like the thing with Ninja is he wants to like be like in the popular group, like everywhere. Like he has this thing where like he wants to be the popular with the Kiwis, but he also wants to be popular in Plate Gang, and he can't really do both at the same time. He can be friends with some people from both. That makes sense, but like he wants to be a big name on both, which isn't possible. And like whenever Ninja tries to pretend that that's not what he's doing, but it's basically blatantly obvious that that is what he's trying to do. And Like, I feel like he's been fucked with by everyone. I don't think Playgang are his friends. I don't think Kiwi Farms are his friends. Kiwi Farms probably have his best interests at heart. Yeah, sure. But I wouldn't say they're his friends in the same way that I don't think the Chris
I
Chan
think those Kiwi people are fucking losers, and they constantly act like they're gonna make the decision on what's a lolcow and what isn't, and who can be fucked with and who can, and it's funny because like when they want to have the the control of the reins and they want to be the one to fucking handle shit, they fuck everything up. They did the same fucking thing with that Bossman Jack guy. That guy was on Cal for fucking weeks, and everybody just laughed at how he was like imploding his life. And then fucking they posted about him on Kiwi Farms that within 2 days the guy's fucking swatted and talking about how he wants to quit the internet. And he's not their Christian, he's our Christian.
No, I
And
get
we fuck with him all the time, but we don't take it to the point where this dude's like losing custody of his kids and doing all this other gay shit. And we don't do gay shit like record him and in a private moment. Like I've had personal conversations with Ninja before. I've never had to record him and then release it. I mean, it's kind of fucked up to do. I mean, Olive Oil is a stupid fucking cunt, and she talks all this shit, but she's too much of a pussy to come do it in public. She can only do it on a forum, or she can do it in private in DMs to Brian, but she doesn't have the balls to actually like come into a server and say anything to somebody. And that's something I see from a lot of those people is they talk all this shit, but they have no balls. And then the minute you figure out who they are, they fucking wilt like a snowflake in the sun.
I mean, my fucking relationship with Kiwi Farms is a bit weird because it's like I feel like they kind of see me as like the best of the evils
They
that
hate you.
exist. They
They
hate
hate
me,
you.
but out of the people that are not on Kiwi, that got banned from Kiwi Farms, they're sort of more tolerant of me than they are of like the people on Onion Farms. But that being
I don't know
said,
about that. I think they flat out fucking hate you. They don't like you at all.
like I don't get like the same treatment as like fucking Vordrak. Like I don't have that
Dude,
level
they
of
hate you
yeah,
probably
I'm not
more
denying
than
they
they
hate
hate
me. I'm
me, and
just
I'm
saying
like fucking I'm like
no,
Voldemort on that
no,
site.
but
You
with
can't
you,
even say my name.
you have way more years than I do. Like that's on the like in the sector. So for me, I don't think they can hate me that much just because I haven't been around that much. Like, but I don't think they like me. That's for sure. But I feel like I'm not really seen sort of in the same way as I'm not.
I don't want those people anywhere near Ninja. Ninja is effectively rather harmless. He makes a fool of himself and like it's funny. I don't want those people near him because the minute that they start looking into him and looking into his family, because he's really easily findable, and they find out where he lives and they start looking like where he works and shit, they'll start fucking with him and he'll disappear. And I don't want that to happen. And they ruin shit like that. They do it all the
Problem is,
fucking time.
Kiwi Farms are gatekeepy, and they think that when
Yeah,
they
and
find
they're gatekeepy in the worst way because they don't know what the fuck they're doing half the time. Like they were like, "Oh yeah, we know who Gator is. We know that Gator is Shannon Gaines. We used to play fucking Destiny 2 with Gator all the time. We've known who Gator was for years. We didn't have to wait for Ralph's email. We just wanted fucking Gator to get cocky and run his mouth and then release who he was. But they were so sure he was Shannon Gaines, and they insisted he was Shannon Gaines. They did the same shit with Jim. They
Literally,
insisted Jim was somebody
anybody that
else.
lives in Florida could have told you that Shannon Gaines is a fucking fake name. It's fucking Gator.
Absolutely.
Gainesville, their mascot is a fucking gator. Yeah.
The Shannon Games thing had me fucking howling, to be honest.
Yes, University of Florida is a gator as a mascot. It's
They
in
did the
Gainesville,
same
so,
thing with
yeah.
Flamenco. Mr. P and I had figured out who Flamenco was a long time ago because a lot of people don't know this. Fucking Ferd met Flamenco in person, and Flamenco gave him his fucking credit card in person to pay for drinks or some shit.
Why did Ferd meet Flamenco? Flamenco's horrible.
Because he was at Knoxville.
Knoxville. A couple of us were at
why
Knoxville.
did he meet up with a child molester?
We didn't know he was a child molester.
20 years ago, yeah.
Oh,
This is when he first showed up, when he was telling everybody he was 22. And then
Oh,
it turns
okay,
out he's
yeah.
actually like 33 and he was lying about everything.
He's
Yeah,
well,
but
they
they were
make it-
insisting that fucking Flamenco was a completely different person too. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we can't mention who we got this information from. Let's censor out entire videos of information and cut all the parts where Zoom is telling people how he found their information because he's an evil
Yeah, they
guy.
don't give you credit, and they should. I do agree with that. But I feel like the other thing with Kiwi songs is that like they literally. I think
Yo, you
a lot
literally talking out of your ass, piss minge.
They're fucking
A lot of
incompetent. They
places
don't know
have this-
anything. They're
these
retarded.
songs, a lot of these places have this thing where they see themselves as like a community that has etiquette and they can't do certain things, they can't be seen with certain people, and all of it just basically
Literally
kills
the
the
same.
Well,
concept.
they all do it. They
kills
say
the
they don't
concept.
do it, but they all do it.
Literally
Like
do
the
the
reason,
same though.
the reason
Yeah, but
they kept
everyone's doing
Ninja, no, the reason they kept Ninja around was because they weren't allowed to do those things, but they can get Ninja and march him out to do it for them and laugh when he fucks up and gets the
Yup.
bag. But like that's what they were doing. He was holding the
Literally
bag for
were
their bullshit.
complaining that Ninja was fucking playing StarCraft with us. What do you mean, you piss
Yeah.
minge?
Dumb bitch. What the hell?
Like they like every time, and then people, you know what? Ninja got told.
You don't even know if that's true. You don't even know if he actually played StarCraft with us. You weren't there watching. You took our word for
Why do you sound like a woman?
it.
You have such a
You're an
feminine
idiot.
voice.
Yeah.
You
My
have such a
Yeah,
feminine
you're
voice.
a
feminine voice.
retard, bro.
Feminine voice.
You don't
My
have
feminine
anything to
voice.
fucking play in any role, bro. You're just a fucking
Exactly.
gossiper.
You're just
not the one
waiting
You're a
for
who
other
feel like
people to
basement,
baby
bro.
bird you information.
You all
That's it.
go and
Don't be a
fucking gossip
get
like
fucking
little
rude.
girls. That's
You
what
didn't
you
know
do.
anything. You didn't
Francis
know
would be
anything.
proud of
you
you,
just
faggot.
ran with it and started screeching StarCraft. It was hilarious.
That's great. I don't care though.
That's
We know
great,
because
I
it makes
don't
you look
care.
bad. Of course you don't
wanna know
care.
It
what the
makes
funny
you
part is,
look
Lane?
bad, you retard.
About 3 weeks ago, I told Ninja, you better start screen capping your DMs with these people. They're gonna start leaking them any day now. And then those recordings, if you start looking at like paying attention to what they're saying and putting together the time period that they were recorded in, it was like within 2 days of everybody in here telling them, dude, they're about to snake you. You should start
Bro, I had
like
like
capping
a
that shit.
30-minute conversation with him about it. I was like, Ninja, do not trust these Kiwi Farm girls. They are not normal. They're retarded. They're here to fuck with you. Why would two random girls
But all of you
on
fuck
Kiwi
with him
Farms want to
too.
talk to you?
But all
I
of you
don't
fuck
fuck
with
with him like that.
I've never fucked with
all of
Ninja
you
once.
fuck with him. You can't
I've
deny
never
that you
fucked with him
do
once.
that.
Yeah, I fuck with Ninja. It's hilarious, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
okay,
fuck
trying.
with
someone's
Ninja
honest.
when
At
No,
least
he
he's
starts
no.
it.
Hear this.
At
It's
least he's
not like I'm
honest, though.
getting him to
Everyone else is
fall
just
in love
lying.
with me and do dumb shit in my name and take lumps for me.
Yeah, that's some woman shit.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
wait,
you
what
just
fucking
don't.
with Ninja have I done? I tell him, hey, dude, don't do this. These
Yeah, I'm
people
not
are gonna
saying
fuck
you.
with you.
I'm saying like a lot of people in
Okay.
here have fucked with Ninja.
Let me give
Like,
you an
can't-
example of why people fuck with Ninja, Lane.
Bitch, you called the detective
Ninja
on him.
got
None of
doxxed,
us have done that.
and his wife left him because he was pretending he was single and he was hitting on women in Discord and running a dating server. I showed her everything, and she left him after thanking me for telling her this. He disappears for 2 years. I don't see him. I don't hear him. He's literally gone. The first thing Ninja does when he comes back is he joins our server through an invite he asked somebody for. Me and Roxo are sitting in there. We're just talking. He comes in the server and he goes, "You and Roxo are pedophiles, and you're sex offenders and child rapists. And ha ha ha, I moved. You guys can't find me." And I said, "Oh yeah, Ninja? When did you move?" And he said, "I moved 6 months ago. Good luck ever finding me." And sure enough, I just type his name, and there's a new address that appeared 6 months ago. And I said, "Ninja, do you live at this address?" And he said, What? How did you find me that quickly?" He said, why are you guys taking it to inner life? Because he literally, after 2 years of non-contact with us, returns just to immediately call people child molesters for no reason.
And
And
Ninja's
he's
a spur.
always been
He's a
like that.
spur, but like you know that he doesn't believe that like you're an actual child molester.
Yo, you're
like you know
also
he doesn't
he
believe
does-
that.
You call
he-
everybody a
he
pedo
does.
too, you faggot.
Oh wait,
does
it
when he's
doesn't matter.
mad.
Wait, it doesn't matter if he doesn't believe it. He's still telling people that, like, that story.
Yeah,
He's
he
pushing
goes around
it.
telling everybody that.
But
He
he's
tells
autism,
everybody
no
that
one
So
people are
does
believes
child
it
Elaine,
anyway.
bro.
If he really believed it, I would at least feel like I would have a little more respect for him, right? Because like, well, he's
Yeah,
retarded
he
and
is
wrong,
lying
but
to
he
himself.
believes it. Like he thinks he's telling the truth, so he's spreading that lie to try to fuck with people, knowing it's a lie. That's way worse. That's objectively worse in every
It's
way.
autism.
I mean,
Like,
it's
He's not-
something.
He's not autistic. He's just a retard.
Yeah,
Are you
we've
sure?
taken,
'Cause
we've
I
taken
actually
him
think he's
aside and we've
autistic.
reamed him out
Absolutely.
for doing the
And
pedo
you
shit too.
can't be nice to him. Another good example, the
Yeah, you're right
StarCraft
about that.
shit. We were playing StarCraft with him and doing absolutely nothing to him, and he just randomly starts shitting with people in here for no fucking reason.
It's because of olive oil, dude. Olive oil's
It's
the
just
one that
like
did
when
it.
we tried to like make things so that him and Roxo could at least be in the same room together and not argue. No reason, he just randomly starts talking shit to Roxo for no
I
reason.
mean, the problem with Ninja is that he wants to win in public. Like that's all
Oh,
this is
let's
about.
hear
Is
the
he wants to
retarded
have a
take.
big.
Yeah, and he's
no.
never gonna win. And I've told
You're
him
right.
this.
You're right. He wants a big W in public, and he'll dump on whoever he can at the time to get that. That's the truth.
Bro, even when we give him the W and make it
So do
easier
you,
for him to get
nigga.
the W, he'll fuck it up a day later.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't know why you bother. I wouldn't bother. Like he's just a lost cause, to be completely fucking honest. And I really want to
These
drink.
people in here are relatively nice. They don't gas him up in here to go pick fights that he can't win, that are gonna fuck
Where
up his
can I
life.
get alcohol? At like fucking.
You're in Russia everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
but everywhere's
everywhere.
shut. Oh, I found somewhere.
Bro, you're
I
in
found
a
express.
halfway house in England, bro. Stop LARPing. Nobody
Why?
believes you.
When am I in England? You fucking retard.
Nobody believes you, incel.
This looks like England.
Go buy some Febreze while you're at it,
That
too.
looks like England. Do I look like I'm in England?
Yeah,
Like-
bro, you are in England, bro. Stop LARPing.
Yeah, it's too nice to be Russia.
Yeah, look.
How?
How are we
Russia's
supposed to
nice
tell what
because I'm
country
poor.
you're in from
Yeah,
a
bro,
door?
you don't even go outside,
Can you
nigga. You
just-
stupid
Can you
cunt.
just turn the TV on and show that it's Russian TV?
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I don't know how to turn on the. Look at those stick legs, bro. Go eat
I
some,
feel
you
like-
anemic ghost. Oh, look, I can see Josh's name on them. Oh, it's a defense.
Where?
Look, they're all scarred.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
You're just retarded. My
You're just
TV's not turning
retarded.
on. I have this.
Okay,
liked it.
I can't manage the TV now because I'm a retarded spurg. Okay.
Bro,
No,
eat
it's
something
not
with
our-
calories.
Wow.
Stop eating whatever
Wow.
you find in a spider web in the corner
How
of
does
your
it feel
room.
to get kicked out of your own fucking house for being a loudmouth spurg?
I got deported from the country. I didn't get kicked out of my house. You
Bullshit,
faggot.
bro. Bullshit.
Who are you lying to? Why do you bother lying?
You're lying,
like, we're all
bro.
here. We're all friends.
You are lying. Nobody
It's a
in
safe
here
space, you
believes
faggot.
you,
You can
bro.
see a gay cup in here.
Nobody
No one-
fucking believes you, you retard.
No one believes
Wait
you.
a minute.
Schizophrenic.
Well, why
Kill
don't you
yourself.
present all the fucking
Check
things
my
that you've been saying
calendar.
about us then? Present the fucking things. You won't. Because you're full of shit.
You didn't even turn the TV on.
Yeah, because there's no power.
Where's the revenge porn? Where's the
Where's
child
all that
porn?
light coming
Where's all
from
of
then?
that? Yeah.
It's coming from a lamp. It's coming from a
Which
like,
is
energy-
Turn
powered
on
by
the
what?
TV, you whore.
There's
Stop
no
Which is
flipping
power,
through the
but
but my
batteries.
lamp is just magically on.
It's
Look at all the
battery.
lights are on. Oh, there's no power.
No,
Okay.
there's no power, bro.
Yo, you're so full of shit, bro. Nobody believes you. You're so retarded, too.
Wait a minute.
Go on. What is it, Zoom? I keep hearing you talk about the calendar.
Yeah, please, Zoom,
Wait a
help me.
minute.
Wait, what?
Hold on. You shouldn't have been deported yet.
Yeah, I had
You
to.
said you were being deported in 6 months, and you said it on the Wacky channel because it's timestamped,
Oh,
and I
no,
saved the video
another
when you said
lie.
it.
Another lie.
It's-
What?
You
Yeah,
said
I
I'm
know,
being
I
deported in
know.
6 months.
What?
I'm gonna
Another
wait till
lie?
they're all together.
What?
She meant
You
she
said
meant
my
British
visa
time.
runs out in 6
She meant
months
the British
to
time.
perfection.
Yeah, I also
I
have
have it recorded.
ADHD. I also have ADHD, so like,
What
I
does that
I
have
like
to
But
take
do
my
with
time.
that has nothing
telling
to do with
time?
it. That has
Don't
nothing
take
to
my
do
time
with it, you
with me,
fucking
friend.
I
coke.
can't pay
Jesus
attention
Christ.
to a calendar long enough to
This
know
is
how long it is
gay,
before I
and I
get
am
to
No, it's
bored.
not gay. Fuck that hooker, bro.
You thought I
Conscious-
wouldn't remember that?